It's 2014.
I did a stupid and I typed in episode and then I forgot to put the number.
We're season 3. That's all you need to know.
Season 3.
It's like the first episode of season 3.
I love you.
Episode season 3.
Yes.
Welcome to episode season 3, now featuring more air conditioner noises and back to the 2-camera setup.
Yay!
By popular request. I think it feels nicer in here, kind of, actually, with the 2-camera setup.
MC.
Yeah.
You forgot Carrie's Twitter, and you have Jim twice.
Yeah, it's all
What did you do?
it's all messed up.
Wait, does the bottom bar have
Jim
Yeah.
twice.
No, yeah.
It's
I
all
am
it's all
twice.
messed up.
Hi, Jim.
That's it.
I'm Jim!
really?
Go
Switch
Bar,
seats
go.
again, so oh, there you go.
Super MC.
Oh yeah, I have Jim twice and no Carrie.
And it's
Hi, Jim.
reversed. It's
Jim?
reversed.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
And, oh my god, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Season 3.
Big
Awesome
moves.
start.
Oh, you know what this means. I know how to fix this, guys. Don't worry, I got this. Here we go. All right. Much better. All right. Welcome back to season 3 of the podcast. We're going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and give our one greatest gaming achievement of the week. So first up is Steph is here. So what did you do this week game-wise?
That, exactly.
Man.
I
One game achievement. What, like, one thing that you did gaming related this week? Like, give us something good.
Season 3, where Jim's played by a new actor.
I got on the Xbox or something and I can't remember what it was. I've been playing, okay, does a phone game count?
A phone game will count.
Okay, I've been playing Papa's Freezeria.
Oh, you mean that game I did MC's Empathy Please on?
Yeah,
Oh, good. I hate that game.
I'm on day 75.
Oh,
I'm
on day 75 of my addiction to Papa's Freezeria.
Stuff.
Other than that, nothing.
Good.
So, yay.
Keep at it. Brooke's here.
Hi.
So, Brooke, what's up with you?
I have been learning Ocarina of Time. So that's what I've been doing.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
So how goes Ocarina of Time?
I just did learned my first trick, doing the water skip. So I've been doing that.
His laptop kind of blocks
Interesting.
Carrie's face.
Yeah, MC, your laptop's kind of blocking Carrie.
Hey, it's not my laptop that's blocking someone this time.
Carrie at the moment was like just a floating head.
I'm sorry. Beta. All right.
Beta.
Excellent,
Brooke.
Brooke.
So classy. Are they able to see me?
Tell me when you get your first run done.
My first run, I'm gonna do Wrong Warp this week. I'm gonna learn it and then do a full solid run probably in the next week or two.
Excellent. And they can follow you at on Twitch.
Oh, you can follow me at CampyDK on Twitch. I'll be doing that and the Twilight Princess runs. So.
Excellent.
What'd you say?
Carrie's here.
Hi.
What's your biggest game accomplishment this week, Carrie?
Well, it wasn't technically this week, but last week I beat Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
I was really disappointed.
You were able to
in
beat it?
everything. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got better then?
Yeah.
No.
I was.
What are you playing on? Easy?
Yes.
Thanks, welcome.
The movie is over. She finished the movie. Congratulations.
And now I started playing Assassin's Creed 2 again.
That's
Cause
Good game.
that was one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games.
Do you have all the Assassin's Creed?
I do.
You do?
Except for 3. I have 3.
Yeah,
I
you
have
have
three.
three.
I have 3.
I don't have 4.
I do.
Good for you. All right. Jim is here.
Well, I thought I was Jim.
Wait, Jim.
Jim is here twice. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
What was your biggest gaming accomplishment this week? Like what have you been doing? Starting new games?
Not really. I kind of started a Zelda Second Quest Swordless. Kind of as in looking at maps and looking at like how to move around.
Whoa, we're going places. We're going places.
It's an earthquake!
Hi, dangling microphone.
Alex is here.
Hi.
And by the way, did you know what award you won at Zolathon?
Most likely be checking my phone.
Wait, there was awards?
Yeah. I'll have to give you your award later. I forget what you got.
I don't remember.
At best.
This used to
I had best, most likely to peak the microphone. Best award ever.
So, what was your biggest gaming accomplishment this week?
This week
One accomplishment. Give me a good one.
One accomplishment. Since my save file for Melee got corrupted. When we had Kirsten's friend over because it was her birthday this past week. So she had a friend from Jersey over, and I was showing her the competitive side of Melee. And I went to start up the game, and it's like, your save file is corrupted. Do you want to make a new one? And I was like,
no,
so
not
I
really.
restart the Wii and went to the memory card, and instead of like the picture and like the name, you know, Super Smash Brothers, it was just a bunch of Y's and a blank thing, and I was like, crap.
Dude, you should have taken a picture.
I should have, but I didn't. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna start over. So yesterday I spent, before I streamed, because I spent for basically like noon, 8 p.m. unlocking Mewtwo the legitimate way.
Which is
40 hours of playing the game.
oh my
Well,
god.
that's easy. You just
No.
set it on 2-player and
No.
let it sit overnight.
The legitimate
The
way.
actual
I
way.
played
Oh,
all of
playing.
those matches
Oh.
over the past like day.
Would
or
you
two.
just set it like for an hour? Say you smash for an hour and just play through it?
No, I just sat there and just kept playing 4 stock matches without time.
Excellent.
So I've been
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, and I got a lot of practice in that way too. So
Excellent.
You're still going to lose.
I'm learning Falcon.
We're actually gonna play Ultimate Werewolf tonight.
I've been learning Captain Falcon.
No
Liz
pun.
is here.
I am here.
What's your biggest gaming accomplishment this week, other than being really tall?
I feel really tall.
She's not that.
Hi. I know, I'm short. I'm just on a very tall stool. I'm on a stool.
So-
Hi.
What was your biggest gaming accomplishment this week, Liz?
I played some Smash.
Well done. But Andy's here.
I am here.
What did you do this week?
Destiny!
Oh, you've been playing a lot of Destiny? And you're also proud of peeking the microphone?
I am. Someone had to do it.
Yeah. What? Alexander. Mute.
Phone.
That game is beautiful.
Is it?
It
It's
is.
so
Like a lush?
But it's still awesome.
I know. PS4.
We can talk about that more later.
I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna download the beta for PS3 because that's all.
So
that's
yeah.
all I
Oh
have.
yes, MC. What have you done?
Thank you, Andy. Well, I'm MC, and this week I started Donkey Kong Country 3 on my YouTube channel. I really enjoy that game. Anyways, that's what we've all been up to. It's time to get into some news. First off, I want to give you guys a reminder. We have a very special segment this podcast. It's a brand new for season 3. If you want to, while you're listening to the podcast, tweet with #TemporaryPodcast about anything that we're talking about, and we'll feature your messages later on in the show. So, yeah, #TemporaryPodcast. Keep that inside your mind as we talk about this. First off, Zeldathon Adventure finished this week, or just actually a week and a half ago.
I miss it so much.
Yeah, and we, the Zeldathon team, as well as the Zeldathon community, raised $101,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
We did it.
2 weeks ago today, right now, I was playing A Link to the Past.
Aww.
I can beat that game in 4 minutes now.
I actually... Wait, what?
I can beat that game in 4 minutes.
Did you learn hacks? Well, good.
Just
How
fall
long
in
did
the
you
water.
play?
Just fall in the water.
How long did it take
That's all
you
you
to
do.
440.
Okay.
So
I've been-
way over my estimate.
I'm really happy with how the marathon went. I did a whole review stream and everything. Although I'm with Liz, I really missed Zeldathon.
I missed the hot
Oh, yeah.
tube.
What?
I miss the hot
I
tube
just
too.
I miss hanging with everyone.
The hot
Yeah.
tube smelled like. What did it smell like?
Chlorine?
No, it smelled like almost bleach. Like
That's-
not
That's
no,
chlorine.
not chlorine. Like no, because I remember when I got in, I was like, this. It had a very distinctive smell, and it made me very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Ammonia?
Yes, that's what it was.
Wow.
So I want to do the podcast from there every week. And,
Just chilling in the hot tub. Hi,
No,
guys.
not the conference rooms, not the hot tub.
those were nice.
Like
Having the room and how
I have
big
to
it
say,
was.
I want to do work from there all the time. Like, I gotta figure out a way in the budget just to move to the days and rent those conference rooms forever. Well, we went a long time without saying it. All right. So, what was your favorite moments from Zeldathon?
I have to say, being able to like go off if you got your own room. Hello. Hello.
Frozen.
Oh no, you're
Where's
not
mine?
gonna do this to me.
Where's mine?
You're not.
What?
What is
You
that?
weren't
What is
here
magic?
when she was taking orders.
Is that frozen hot chocolate?
Yes.
Why did they put chocolate cream on it this
Because
time?
it's awesome.
But yeah, being able to go back into your own room if you got a room was really nice, just to like de-wind.
Mhm. that was really
That was
nice.
a face.
MC, do you remember when I said I was your bae?
Yes, I remember that distinctly. It was earlier.
Do baes share frozen hot
I'm
chocolate?
definitely noticing a big difference from other marathons to this one in the post-marathon letdown.
A lot of people are
because
like, "Oh my god, I'm glad it's over."
Yeah.
But now-
Before, we were all, oh, I'm glad it's over. But now, the depression is real. So
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go back
We
to
miss
the
each
old
other and
yeah.
want to go back.
Yeah.
It is.
Because we had personal space.
Yeah.
So much room and activities.
I had
we
like
could
30
do.
miles of personal space.
I don't know. My favorite thing was meeting a lot of people overseas, like Organics, Wilco,
Yeah, that-
everyone.
it was really
Got
nice
to
to
like
put-
personally meet.
It was really nice to put names to the face. Like
Yeah.
I used, playing
Ridley and
Saints
all
Row
that.
with.
You say
with-
name to the face.
I've been sleeping all day. Give me a break.
No.
Meeting Ridley and Organics was awesome. I
Yeah.
loved
Yeah,
Wilco's
Ridley was so cool.
Wilco's
I
back.
loved meeting them and
It was
hanging with
awesome.
them.
Not gonna lie.
I think Dairy Queen misses Rob too.
Yeah, Dairy Queen was too close to us. Dairy Queen was used
Dairy
a lot.
Queen and Rob OTP.
Anyways, we have some other news. So what happened recently in speedrun news, Mr. Brooks?
So, any percent Ocarina of Time is dead.
Dead?
It is dead.
I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's
It's
pretty well out of
that was
commission.
stated by Cosmo,
Yeah,
right? Because
Cosmo says it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead because he got 1810.
right.
That's
So
premise.
he was a machine. So he did 90%.
Okay, Carrie's dead.
She's so happy.
There's so much food coming in.
I know, like.
I have jambalaya
What
out
happened to
though.
the
Welcome-
no food rule?
Welcome to the temporary food delivery.
I have jambalaya. Like
Did anyone else see the
Go get
speedrun
me
or
Dairy
watch it?
Queen.
I watched the post run as well as the feels. Oh my
The
god.
feels,
Oh, man,
the
the
feels got to
feels.
me when I was watching. I was like,
Cosmo
oh.
legit cried because he was.
he's been working at that forever.
Yeah.
Well, not only like the entire run has actually like it's been evolving for over 8 years. He's been speedrunning Ocarina of Time,
And now it's
and now he feels like
he's got
there's the only way somebody's gonna do better is if they have to do like
New
one,
strat.
there was only one thing better. Like a new strategy either has to be found or somebody has to do like a perfect run.
Well, the only other thing too is like when it comes to Wii U, if it gets ported to Wii U, you can cutscene skip. That'd be he said too, but there's no way.
No, it's
Is-
not gonna get.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get that.
Has somebody done a TAS of it yet?
Oh yeah.
With this route, what is the like perfect time?
His like if he
I don't know. No, I
For,
know
like,
the
the
TAS.
TAS,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't know the TAS time offhand.
Someone said that his sum of best segments is
1805. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean that's his best, but he only missed like 4 seconds. He was off from like being completely
And that's only because he had 2 extra pauses.
pauses. Yeah, when
Oh,
he was
really?
doing
2 pauses that he didn't
minor
need to do.
skip.
Yeah, correct.
So that was it. He did everything perfect.
But does he have world record right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's had it. He broke his world record.
Okay,
again.
I
It
don't
was
know.
20
yeah, that's what
Okay.
we mean by it's dead. There's
It was
almost
18
no way
It
for
was
anybody to get better.
1829 until this run, which is 1810.
Jeez,
Nice.
pay attention.
Holly says the TAS was 1657.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically there's a whole minute to shave off, but you would have to do
You have to be a robot.
frame perfect side
Yeah.
hops
But
and movement. It's
Cosmo's
impossible.
closest to robot as you.
Cosmo's a robot.
I wouldn't say that, but it was pretty good. Also,
Beep boop.
I have an aside to mention. So I have been told that the Tim Hortons frozen hot chocolate is better than the Sheetz hot chocolate.
It is.
Confirmed.
No. No.
I like the Ghirardelli better because this, it's just too much chocolate. Like I feel overwhelmed. I gotta feel like just like setting it here and like come
Wait,
back
but
for it later.
You're asking for frozen hot chocolate, and you're complaining that you have too much chocolate.
Yes.
It could have been that the one that I got just wasn't made correctly. From
You see, I'm still gonna argue that where I work has the best frozen hot chocolate at this smoothie place.
Okay, and
I will bring you one someday.
okay.
When the smoothie's open, I will bring you a frozen hot chocolate, and I will let you.
I think
try
I have made a
it.
decision about my life. I'm quitting YouTube and Twitch, and I'm going to become a professional hot chocolate
Smoothie streets.
Aficionado.
aficionado.
Stop over sometime.
Yeah. Isn't that only for cars?
No.
It's usually
I
open
didn't know-
8 to 11.
Aficionado is
Well,
anything
when I think of
weird.
aficionado, I think of auto, so I thought it was only a car word.
Auto, not auto.
Yeah.
Auto?
Auto.
A-D-O, not
Ado?
A-U-T-O.
Ado.
Aficionado. Okay, cool. I'm a tornado
Oh my
aficionado. So we have some more.
Right now
So we have some more speedrun news from Liz.
Yes. Swedish gamer pro_JN broke Zelda 2 speedrun world record, and it is 18 minutes and 53 seconds.
Did you get a chance to actually watch that?
No, I did not.
Do you know at all what the Zelda 2 speedrun entails?
Hey, Brooke. You beat it.
No.
I did too.
Did you?
Hey,
I
Brooke,
didn't.
you like Zelda 2 and speedruns. Do you know much about the Zelda 2 speedrun world record that happened?
I don't know. The only other speed record I know that happened,
record.
speed run record, was Twilight Princess. That happened over the weekend too.
No.
There's so many categories with Zelda 2 speedrun. Like there's the glitch, there's any percent glitched, which is pretty much just reset all the way back to the beginning. And I personally don't know the Zelda 2 which one it was.
Who took a picture? Alex.
It was a selfie.
But I know the Twilight Princess one got broken this weekend too.
But he also holds the 100% all keys world record.
All keys?
Yeah.
What kind of category is all keys? It's
Like getting
does that mean getting every key even after you get the magic key?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I would like to suggest he not do that category anymore.
And it's only like an hour and something.
Yeah, it's a very...
Wow, really? It's only an hour, son?
The speedrun of the game, if you do 100%, is like an hour and 15.
That's crazy.
With resets and everything, but it's like you have to...
Is it
you skip pretty much the first dungeon, go to Death Mountain without a candle, go through and then go back to the first dungeon, because at the end of the game, or when you beat the boss, you get an auto level, so it's so high you get a free level just to use for certain things, so you want to skip around your dungeons.
Interesting.
And then you use Thunderbird list, like you skip Thunderbird.
Oh yeah, I know about Thunderbird skip. I've seen that a few times.
Yeah, so...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now we have some viewer questions, but a little bit more news coming in later. Remember to tweet with hashtag Zeldathon. Our first viewer question.
Hashtag Zeldathon.
Did I say hashtag Zeldathon?
We're still in that mindset.
Hashtag temporary podcast.
Let me check. Tweet deck.
All right, Alex. What's that first question?
Here it is.
Should my 9-year-old cousin be allowed to play Call of Duty or Halo?
Halo, yes. Call of Duty, no.
Oh, based opinions.
I don't
explain. You go more.
I don't think either.
I don't think either as well.
Halo is, I mean, you're killing aliens in Halo.
Doesn't matter. I think it's the community.
Well,
and they're both the same
Yeah.
exact
Well,
thing.
if you're not
Same.
playing online,
Yeah.
If you're
I
just-
would
it's
never let a child play in an online community.
Yeah.
if you're just playing strictly story, Halo is, you're fighting aliens. That's not huge. But Call of Duty, you're fighting people. You're killing other humans.
The concept of war is not ready for a child's mind yet.
But it's kind of the same thing with War of Aliens. I mean, it's almost the same thing.
I mean, it is only like a step away.
When a kid buys, like a 9-year-old buys the game, their friends are playing it online only. They're not going for the story.
Yeah.
So I feel like neither should be. I mean, the Halo community is just as bad as
the
Call
Halo
of Duty.
community
We'll have
is
to respond to
terrible.
It used to be worse, but it's gotten better. But still.
And Call of Duty is just full of 9-year-olds anyway.
Yeah.
I've never played online Halo.
Never
You don't
do.
want to.
It's,
No.
Halo 3 it was at its worst. It's gotten better, but
I like what Carrie said though.
9-year-old
Call of Duty is already full of 9-year-olds. Should my 9-year-old cousin be allowed to play Call of Duty? No. But if they did, they would probably be with their own age group.
And
Which is
people who
99%
are
of
older
the
but
online
act like
community.
Yeah, which is not a good thing. That's I don't think that's good at all. What are your opinions, Alex?
I agree that definitely Call of Duty. Now, Halo is kind of more... If it's not the multiplayer aspect and it's just like the campaign or whatever,
Like
that's a little more acceptable, but still the intensity and the brutality of the war is definitely not appropriate.
I wait until like at least like 12-ish, 13. You know, that's where things are getting a little bit more developed inside their mind.
Halo is not, in my opinion, all that bad until the Flood come in.
Well,
I think when the Flood come in, it kind of gets a little more intense, even a little scary when they first come in, because you don't know what's going on. Everything's kind of dark and.
like.
See, I mean, the first game I ever watched was Resident Evil 1. And that's like, it kills me with the bad voice acting, but I mean, it's not even as graphic compared to any of these games.
Oh, yeah.
And that was an M-rated game. My parents thought it was the worst game I could ever watch, but now we see Call of Duty being played by 6, 7, 8-year-olds now, like crazy.
Well, see, the thing is, because I actually I wrote a paper about this in college, like, with the in psychology, I feel like if parents were responsible enough to actually, let, like their 9-year-old kid know, like, hey, this is all fantasy. Jackson freaking Parodi, like, please stop.
I know.
Like,
please.
I feel like
Sorry.
where was I going with this? I don't know. I feel like if the parents let them know, it was the same thing with, any M-rated game. Parents let them know, be like, hey, this is fantasy, this is not real, Obviously, if the parents don't want them to play the game, they'll obviously take the game away from them. But I think supervised playing of the game and a certain amount of time allowed to play the game would be, I don't know, it might
I don't think
help.
the amount of time you play a game doesn't lessen the effect.
No.
Nope.
Well, no, but
no, it's no good for anybody to obviously there's a whole other reason why you don't want to play games for 8 hours a day.
But,
mainly,
I feel like
that's no good.
The parents want to know, like, hey, real life, you don't do anything like this. Like, this is bad. This is a game. You shouldn't be doing things that you see in games. Like, you shouldn't be doing that type of thing.
But then that gets weird because there are games that actually have good morals and good thoughts and good stories. You don't want to say games are not anything you should ever listen to because then that gets.
Well, I'm talking about first-person shooters specifically.
That's why I'm saying.
I'm talking about Halo and I'm talking about Call of Duty. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any other game. I mean,
but by saying that this is a game, that kind of puts in their brain that. That's why I think it would be better just to wait until their minds can be like, okay, this is a game. We don't need Mario. You don't need to tell them.
Yeah, give them Mario.
Pokemon. Buy Pokemon cards.
Yeah, it's a 9-year-old. 9-year-old would freaking love some Pokemon.
Yeah, Mario's.
Yes.
Sunshine, whatever.
Okay. Like, it's a very touchy subject to do.
Steph has words to say.
Steph, go.
Steph, go.
So,
Steph, you're a parent. You are too. What would you do?
All right.
Yeah, ask the parents.
I know
Exactly.
a young child who's probably about 5 or 6, and he loves to ask me to play Call of Duty Ghosts all the time. And his parents will let him play it, so I'm like, okay, your parents say it's okay, so go ahead and play it. And after he's done playing, he's obsessed with running around, going psh, 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 and like shooting everybody and killing everybody, and I'm just like, I feel bad that I did that.
And there's some truth right there.
And then it's like every movie he watches, he's like, when's that person gonna die? Does he get shot? What happens? I'm like, okay. I hope that my daughter wants to play pretty princess dress up all the time and she doesn't get shot.
And there we go.
Jonathan, you cannot Falcon punch your brother.
Is that a legit thing that you had to say? Darn it! But soon. Soon. A story actually about Jonathan, Liz's oldest. When we were at our 4th of July party, me and him came up with a strategy along with Commander Jim. Was it Commander Jim? I believe it was Commander Jim. To defeat the werewolf army.
Oh.
that was hidden within a nearby shed, and his option was to get swords. And I asked him where he was getting the swords, and he replied, Walmart. And I told him that the werewolves owned Walmart, and so we were buying from the enemy. So he's like, we'll use Pokemon. And I'm like, we have to give an army of 100,000 people Pokemon. Where are we going to find all these Pokemon? And he points by a garage and says, over there. That's what kids should be doing, not
Call of Duty.
Boom, 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 shoot people. I think that's more fun. Put that away, man. Time for our second question. Why don't you go ahead and read it, Carrie?
Oh, okay. Your thingy is in the way. There it goes.
Phrasing, please.
Got a mustache.
Anyway.
Why you do that to my brain? Why?
What does everyone think of the Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions? Will everyone be attending it?
Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. Discuss.
Nope.
I have no money, no transportation. Lol.
What do you think of it? The idea of a Pokemon Symphony. Of course, it is by Jaron Moore, Chad Snyder is the composer.
It's not as big of a hype thing as
like Zelda.
Like
Final
Zelda,
Fantasy
yeah.
was. Like Final Fantasy was huge.
exactly like Final Fantasy and Zelda. They have great music. Pokemon, it's okay.
I
It's
think
catchy.
Pokemon's great.
But when you think of Pokemon, you don't think, oh,
That
music.
sucks.
The orchestra, everything.
Exactly. I mean, you think of Final Fantasy, you think, oh, you know, Nobuo Uematsu, awesome music. You think of Zelda, you know, awesome music.
You
And
think
then
of
Pokemon,
Koji
you're
Kondo.
like, what's that?
Koji Kondo.
Yeah. You look at Pokemon, and then you're like, Pokemon. You're not.
Trumpets!
It's not music or.
I always think of Lavender Town.
Yeah, no, Lavender Town.
Okay.
Just don't wear headphones and you're sad.
Dun.
So I have been in contact with the team, and I'm really excited for the show. I know I'm going to go if it comes to Pittsburgh. Will you guys go with me if it comes to Pittsburgh, and we might be able to get some?
I want to go.
If it can be paid for.
Well, okay, we'll talk. We'll talk. I mean,
We'll talk.
but no, I want. I have too much frozen chocolate. Oh my god.
GameStop Expo.
She. Oh my god. She eats hot chocolate. It doesn't kill me.
Or does it?
Probably does a little bit.
This kills them.
But no, I want to go. I want to go, and I want to listen to music. I have high hopes that they're going to play music from pretty much everything that we could ever want. So, because they know what they know what we like as fans. That's why I'm really excited for it. Not to mention, my friend Eric is involved. Eric is a cool guy.
See, I've dropped off from the Pokemon scene after Diamond and Pearl. Like, for
Right.
I stopped playing.
Well, I
after
wouldn't worry because
Sapphire.
I know for
Was
sure
Leaf
they'll
Green
still
before
play
that?
the whole
Yeah,
stuff too.
I'm just,
Green.
I don't know, like, it's exciting
We'll
that
see
they're
if that's
doing that.
I think so.
It's probably
That was the
not
last
one of
game I
my
played.
forte of, like, wanting to
I
go
have
see
Black 2.
music-wise.
Right.
Like I said, I'd rather go see, like, Zelda Symphony or Final Fantasy, anything like that, where
Yes, Final Fantasy.
music is more of the game and it gives you the travel. So while grinding like 60-hour game, you hear that awesome music that you know, and it gives you memories. Where Pokemon's kind of like, now to me it's just like I gotta super level this and do some weird numbers and EV grind, and I don't even know.
So the chat it was saying, you know, it's not very. Sora says it's not very boom, but it's not very memorable to you. The thing is, you know, you're remembering the music coming out of a Game Boy speaker or a DS speaker. You're not thinking about what they can do when Chad Snyder gets his hands on the music and starts turning into a full orchestra. You know, you can do some crazy things.
The trumpets.
Yeah, I have really high hopes for it. I really hope it comes to Pittsburgh because I'll definitely go if it comes to Pittsburgh.
Sucks brass.
See.
Much wood we
Anyways, now a quick reminder, email your questions for next week to temporarypodcast@gmail.com if you want to get some...
Would the subject line be your question?
You don't need to have the subject line.
Just temporary podcast.
Send them
Just
on
say,
over.
hey, hi.
Just send them on over.
Yes, I love.
Just Jackson, just.
All right, Jim, it's time for some more news discussion, but a quick reminder.
Remember, if you have any thoughts on this week's topics, tweet it with hashtag temporary podcast. We might mention it later on the show.
I got a quick tweet from Bonesaw, actually. Apparently, Spike Vegeta just got a world record in Kingdom Hearts 1.5.
He's been working at
Proud,
that.
yeah. He just got a PB and world record.
Nice.
I did not mean Zelda-thon.
You know, fun fact, Carolyn.
Yes.
If somebody gets world record, it's always a PB. There's never even a mention.
Whatever.
like,
Whatever.
It's not a PB, it's just a world
Yeah.
record.
Just a world record.
Only world record,
done better.
no PB.
I've done better, just not street.
What if it's your first run?
What?
Yeah.
What if it's your first run?
Yeah.
Let's still world record.
I mean,
It's
it would
still
be-
your PB.
Okay, yeah.
I
Anyway,
think that trumps the whole PB.
let's get
statement.
some questions coming in, or some new discussions. So, what's up first, Liz?
So, in the trailer for the new series of Doctor Who coming out this season, there's a new alien in the trailer who people are saying BBC ripped off from Mass Effect. Looks like Garrus Vakarian?
What?
I don't remember what
Yeah.
race he is. The sniper.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He's
Garrus. That's the.
Yeah.
Garrus.
So he
Starts
has,
with a V, yeah.
so he has like a little eye patch thingy over his eye or something.
Yar.
Yeah.
And that's
Slick
And
back
it has, like,
spikes.
little
Show the
feelers
stream
thingies.
there, MC. I see it on the corner of your screen.
oh, look, it's a big alien dude. Yeah.
Torian.
What?
Yes, he's a
He's
Taurian.
a Taurian.
Yeah.
His name
I've
is
had
Garrus
Garrus Vakarian. I was right.
Vakarian.
I mean, I am able to see it myself. What do you think, Liz?
There are a lot of similarities, but it was only shown from the shoulders up, so maybe the rest of the body is very different, or
maybe he doesn't have a body.
Maybe he just floats.
maybe they hadn't played Mass Effect and just came up with it from their brains, or thought they did. I don't know. Could be unintentional.
So are people actually upset about this? Like, are they like kind of like Doctor Who? What happened to the originality, or what are they saying?
They're wondering if they're going to get sued.
Oh, really?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I really doubt it.
The thing is with like Aliens, there's no originality with Aliens. Like you can only go so far into like changing something.
Not to mention on a budget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like unless you're wanting to CGI an entire Jar Jar Binks, you know.
No.
No.
In Star Wars, the
Please,
ET
why?
aliens made an appearance in Star Wars.
Yeah, well, that was an homage.
What's
That was a salute from George Lucas to Steven
Regardless.
I
Spielberg.
believe the term you're looking for, Alex, is omelet.
You're
Phone
supposed to
in
go.
his face.
No, you may not.
But yeah, like nothing's original. Like with Aliens and stuff, there's only so much you can go off of.
I think it'd be cool if they did a crossover, because Garrus is one of my favorites.
He's
I
got an awesome
love
voice.
Garrus. I freaking love Garrus.
He's just awesome all around.
He's like Samuel L. Jackson.
We have another news story from Jim. Jim.
Hi, yes, news.
When did you become a king?
Just now.
Okay.
Telltale Games confirms that there will be a Walking Dead Season 3 game.
What?
Well, it's,
Yes.
Yeah.
The game, you know, the point-and-click adventure
yeah.
game that Telltale Games made for The Walking Dead, there will be a Season 3. They haven't announced when, but according to the studio's co-founder, Kevin Bruner, they basically said during the San Diego Comic-Con that there will be a third season. They haven't said when, because they're still working on...
I mean, it's
making...
a money train. For
Yeah,
them.
oh yeah, definitely.
Like, why would they stop?
Yeah.
Especially with a type of story series that, like, could theoretically not have an end.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least, you know, you don't want to run any story into the ground. That's no good. But you know, as long as they're not jumping the shark, it's all good. I don't mind. Like for
What's
example,
with all of these weird, like...
How do you jump a shark?
Yeah, I've never heard that.
You've never heard the term "jumping the shark"?
No.
A shark goes
Jumping
in
the
water.
gun.
Unless you can walk
Jumping
on
the
water,
gun.
then you'd
Yeah,
be
it's
swimming
jump the
over the
gun,
shark.
Jumping the gun.
Man, you.
What's the term "jumping the shark"? Jumping the shark is a term.
No, it's
But anyway,
That would be from Happy Days.
Jumping the shark
I don't know if you saw this.
is an idiom created by John Hine that used to
Warcraft
describe
movie,
the movement
2016.
or in an evolution of a television show when it begins to decline in quality, signaled by the end of a particular scene, episode, or aspect. And it was based on a scene from 5th season episode of Hasn't on Happy Days.
Sunday,
What?
Monday, happy days.
When the character Fonzie jumps over a shark while on water skis. Oh, and that's when it got to be too much.
I
When
saw
Happy Days started to go downhill, is when
Yes.
Fonzie jumps over a shark while on water skis.
That's cheating.
I'm so happy I looked it up. I got knowledge.
Liz confirmed to be old.
Well, even Angus knew it.
He's
so.
bunking.
Funking.
Well, so you can still jump the shark and anything. It's like it's.
In case I miss you.
I don't know who here has played Walking Dead game.
Yay!
I have
Wait, you have?
I had the first season and I didn't buy the second one, but I watched Pause Let's Play, and that's kind of the best thing of it.
So did you enjoy that?
It's kind of the same.
You gonna watch season 3 from him? What if Good puts it out first?
I don't watch Good.
Oh!
Don't kill me.
Ooh.
I played it.
Shots fired.
Sorry, dude. I don't know you, but we're bros.
All right, what up, Liz? We got more news.
Yeah. Hi. There are more playable characters and items announced for Hyrule Warriors. I can't
Sheik for the
speak
win.
tonight.
Sheik for the win.
Yes, and Sheik looks more feminized, which people have been like, is she even hiding? What?
Well, my argument is, okay,
I've
the
not seen
Sheikah
this.
are actually, they're people. They were the guardians of the royal family. So there's
So far accurate.
There's more than one.
The Sheikah are a group of people, but
Exactly. So this could just be someone from the
no,
clan.
It's
No,
Sheik.
No, it's Sheik.
Sheik is a name.
But there's nothing to say that.
Sheik
there
is a
was
name.
no-
Sheikah is a race.
I know. But there's nothing to say that there was no one from
Exactly,
from the
like-
clan that didn't also have the name Sheik.
And happen to wear the exact same garb.
And
That's
have
all.
the goddess harp.
And how
Okay.
you can have the goddess harp.
All right. Yeah.
Run over.
Yeah,
okay.
that
Reset.
Anyway, I'm glad that Sheik is in it, and so are other Ocarina of Time characters, Darunia, Rudo. Rudo looks really cool. Rudo's wearing clothing.
I know. Rudo got a bra. Like, good for her.
It's a dress. Sort of.
It's a bra.
Him and Abra can be buddies.
Brodies. Rudo's a girl.
Yeah, Rudo's a girl.
She's the one that gets all lovey-dovey
Oh,
against you.
the gauntlets.
Why isn't Rob
the
in the
gauntlets
game
and
yet?
the chain ball?
I was watching the trailer. The trailer for Link's big chain ball thing, and he's fighting, and then he has the gauntlets, and he pulls that big slab of granite, the pillar from granite that out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and starts beating people with it.
That's some good fun right there.
Like, that is just awesome. That game is going to be so much fun.
That is basically Dynasty Warriors in a nutshell.
I know.
Let's do the most ridiculous things ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
In addition, we didn't get to talk about this, but Zelda has a new item too. She has what is called the baton.
I actually watched that video.
Confirmed it is the Wind Waker.
What?
It is confirmed that it's supposed to be the Wind Waker.
It's called the baton though. It looks exactly like the Wind Waker. It is the Wind Waker, but they call it the baton.
On Nintendo's channel, they said Zelda with Wind Waker.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah,
It's weird because in the trailer they said baton.
Well, yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't know. I want to go and actually look at the trailer then, I guess.
Don't worry.
If they make Tingle a playable character, I may not play the game.
Well, that's the problem. They also confirmed recently that they're only going to be putting, like, there are 3 worlds in this game that are being meshed together: Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess.
Which is good.
And that's it.
Why?
Well, I
is the
saw
moon there?
in one of the trailers, the big black demon demise
The Imprisoned.
in prison, whatever it's called.
So
Demise
close,
is a big
Liz.
bad guy.
What?
I was a tad faster.
Oh. I wasn't
Sorry,
listening.
Zelda discussions aren't a discussion; they're a competition.
Reduds.
Now, but also, I don't think we even got to talk about Fi and Girahim being confirmed as well.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
like
I saw
because she
Fi.
literally dances through the battlefield and just kicks ass.
Well, she's a sword.
I know, but watch her turn.
Oh,
she's like skating through
Because
the
it was like
battlefield
the Fi
and
with
just
the goddess sword. I was like, wait, she is the goddess.
well, she jumps up, turns into the sword, and then slams into the ground.
And one thing she did that was really cool to me is she had an attack where she went poof, and she shot the goddess crest and I had people like, and I was like, ugh. It was very
Yeah,
very
I watched a few of the videos for like the playable characters. It was like a week and a half ago. So I got to see Impa with the giant blade.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. It's basically the Buster Sword. It's basically the Buster Sword.
Berserker Impa. She's apparently the Hyrule like captain apparently of the army.
That would make sense.
Which is pretty cool to me. That Impa gets like a role where she's still younger than most games and still fighting kind of like in Skyward Sword. So that brings me a lot of happiness.
I'll be Fi a lot.
I know. I want to play as Fi a lot, but Girahim is pretty cool because
she's a computer. That's all she is. Fi's a computer. That's all that matters.
But no, with Girahim, they used the one audio clip from the very end of the game when they were doing the trailer. It was the and it's when he's like doing the ritual dance around Zelda, and I heard that and I just giggled. I was very happy. The trailer they put out was actually really good. Oh, the one character we didn't talk about yet is Lena.
Oh, okay.
Lena? You remember
Oh,
Lena?
yeah. The
really?
new character. She's
She's
new,
an
like,
original
enemy.
character. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe she has some sort of story purpose. But what I've heard is she actually is a human representation of Lanayru. Lena Lanayru.
I've heard that, but I really... I mean,
Like,
there's some...
where's the source? Where's the
first-
source?
There's
When I first-
color. The color similarities in what she wears.
When
and
I
a lot
first
of-
saw her,
Yeah,
I
there's a
thought
lot of
maybe it was one of the oracles from the Oracle games,
No.
and I was like, okay, that could be kind of cool.
My
but-
thought
I
was
mean,
she
I
was...
mean, kind of. It might be based on because Lanayru, Nehru,
Well,
Lena.
I mean, my thought was it was something from Twilight Princess, since I've not played all the way through it. I've only played one dungeon of it. So I was like, maybe she's, and I was like, I was reading the comments and like, this is a new person. I was like,
That's the blue chick with the cards in the book.
yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like that one character.
She looks
What's
like
she
every
freaking
anime
from?
character ever.
What's she from?
Soul Calibur.
That I was watching Heroes of Cosplay and the one girl did the one.
Smack right in the face.
with the cards and the...
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing that's
I don't know where that was from,
That's fine.
but she looked a lot like her.
what was it? Hyrule Warriors. Oh, I had a thought about Lena. Darn it! It's out of my.
free.
Think about it.
It's gone. Alex, what were you saying?
Oh, there's a lot of because I saw in the YouTube comments on the video.
I remembered. Okay, shut up. So what I remembered was how they have Agatha, the bug lady.
Yeah, the bug lady.
They should have got rid of her and added in Telma. Like, imagine Telma, throwing drinks at everybody because she's, the barkeep.
Okay.
Get rid of Agatha, the bug princess. Like, she did nothing in the game other than sit in her house and wait for bugs. Like, no, get Telma, who was out there, doing crap. Like, get her, And plus, I don't want to get into this discussion again, but I'm sure the Dynasty Warriors team could have quite a fun time animating her. All right.
Wait! Before we go on, I want to talk about Destiny
because females are too hard to render.
Yes. I've played a lot of Destiny on the PS4.
Right.
Like I said, it's a beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
For beta.
Yeah, especially for beta.
Yeah.
Very well done. I don't really have any complaints about the beta.
Like, when I played Alpha, it was really okay, server issues, blah, blah, blah. And then when they did closed beta, and they just recently opened, I think 2 days ago, for everyone.
Oh, the open beta, yeah.
So, the servers have been perfect. I have not run into any glitches on the servers.
And it's good, too. I mean, there's a lot of people in the beta. There's tens of thousands of people in the beta. And, you go out into the world, and there's other people, but it's not bogged down.
I think they learned their lesson. Like, they've been watching every company that's been doing these beta releases, and okay, we need to make it better because Destiny for the PlayStation is the first downloadable game you can get before. So if you pre-purchase it, you can download it, and then 12 o'clock hits, you can play. So I think they're doing everything right for a beta and a game release. There's no complaints on my end of the game.
I guess the one complaint I have, and you can't really call it a complaint, is they put the level cap at 8.
So, yeah.
But the cool thing was you could still gain the higher level abilities even though you couldn't level up.
I just like how it feels like an MMO and an FPS and everything.
Exactly.
It's got that awesome feel to it. You enjoy it.
They released one stage on the moon today at 5 o'clock. And so I went through and I did that, and then I went back and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can explore the moon. They pretty much let the entire moon open.
Oh wow!
You could go and explore. So I went, explored down inside the moon in the caverns and everything. What are you doing?
Can you explore the landing site of the Apollo?
I don't know.
So
I do know, if you go off the path, you go out of the playable area, you get 10 seconds to get back before your suit depressurizes.
I just like how
quality engineering.
The game flows, and that's to me that's all that matters. It's probably it's the only game that I've been hyped for that will pull out very well.
One thing, and again, this isn't really a complaint because the game feels complete without it. Is you have to have if you want to do the multiplayer. What?
He said something funny.
Oh, we're the most immature people on the face of the planet.
I know what I said.
Anyway, if you want to do the player, the PvP or even the quote unquote instances where you go with other people, you have to have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not,
but you don't. I mean, you can do stuff. You can pretty much play the whole game without that. But it's a nice little addition.
I think it's the better version of Titanfall. Titanfall should have kind of did what they were doing instead of just being online only and all this stuff. So I think it's going to be a fantastic hit.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for launch.
It is now time for trivia. What?
Catch and Lonk for Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
It is now time for the trivia. So you can play along at home. You can yell your answers in the chat. Do whatever you want.
Andrew yelling.
Actually, wait, no, I forgot. We're keeping the chat on. It's a change for Season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's Twitch lag. So how this is going to work is you guys can play along at home and see if you can beat us here inside the room due to the Twitch lag.
Cool.
Are you guys quite ready?
Am
I allowed to play along?
Tweets from the audience.
What?
We skipped tweets from the audience.
We did skip tweets from the audience. So, some quick tweets from the audience. We had 2 from Jackson Prody. First up, Brooks' outfit makes him look like the Ocarina of Time speedrunning has been sponsored by J. Crew.
I can confirm that, Jackson. They have contacted me last night.
And second, A tweet from Jackson Prody. Imagine how much money Alex Rice saves on hairnets per year.
You're so smooth.
And also a question from the Twitter. What is your take on the recent buyout of Twitch from Google? And the answer is...
Still
Still a rumor. It's like...
Be better servers.
Any old blog can write that...
Exactly.
And any old blog can go up there and say, we have confirmation that Twitch is being bought by Google. But it's not happening until we get an official word
Hey,
or
MC,
official press release.
I have confirmation that I just bought Twitch.
Whoa!
That's why you have
the ground.
Mountain!
I knew it.
No wonder he's been drinking Mountain Dew all
I
day.
have.
Oh no! Two
And he's wearing
confirmations!
and I am strong shirt.
Nope, I bought Twitch.
You don't have a
Hey,
crown.
I'm the one in the tux. I
she's
bought
wearing-
But I'm from J. Crew.
He's wearing a tux.
I'm
I got
sponsored.
Twitch
I can get
swag.
I
some
have a
money.
Twitch shirt.
Yeah.
I look like I have money. I don't,
Okay,
but I look
so
like I have it.
not to go back to Hyrule Wars real quick. Some Munching Warriors texted me said, notice that Lana has a few simulators in the game room. Her book has a symbol of Nehru's Pearl from Wind Waker, and the blue crystal looks like Nehru's Love from Ocarina of Time.
Alright, cool. Let's
Okay.
go on to trivia.
Interesting thoughts
Also
on that.
from Hyrule Warriors, Gorons are enemies.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very
And
small.
what area?
And
They're
there's
enemies.
Kukos. Or,
But Darunia is a playable character.
yeah, but
These are
there's
evil
also,
Gorons.
Yeah.
These are iron.
2069. Andy, that's how much you bought it
Dark
for.
Iron.
Alright, everybody.
$420.69. YOLO swag.
I'm gonna do something real quick
Dark
here
Iron
so you guys can see us both.
Look at that background.
What?
It's blocky.
The temporary Minecraft cast.
Hey.
Yeah.
Look, goes so fancy over there.
Alright.
I know, so adorable.
Alright, so here we go. It is now time for trivia.
Yay!
I
will
will play.
You
Mine.
lose.
Alright, question number 1. What is the best-selling fighting game of all time?
Street
Street
Fighter.
Fighter 2.
Super Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 2.
Mortal
Marvel
Kombat.
vs. Capcom.
Mortal
Street
Kombat.
Fighter
Street
2
Fighter
Turbo.
Mortal Kombat.
Super
Two.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Tekken.
Super Smash
Smash?
Bros. Melee.
Single
Brawl.
game
Street
series.
Fighter.
Brawl.
Yes!
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Super
Interesting.
Smash Bros. Brawl.
Really?
Question 2.
Everyone went to Street Fighter. I hate Street Fighter.
But it's huge.
What Metal Gear Solid characters were modeled after Sean Connery?
Snake.
And
Liquid.
Ocelot?
Big
Not
Boss.
Ocelot.
Big Boss.
Oh, Big
Yeah.
Boss.
Big Boss and
Snake.
Naked
Dirt.
Snake specifically.
Yeah,
They're the same
It's the same person.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm still giving him the point, you sillies.
Ocelot. That'd be
Calm
funny.
down. Whoa.
Snake.
It okay.
There's so many snakes in this
It's only
game.
trivia. Why you have to be
Crikey.
Hey Jim, can you give us a guess the game question
Bob
quickly?
Saget.
Huh?
I guess the game question. Okay. I have to get it. Question 3. What 3D Mario game can the long jump not be performed in?
The new one.
Sunshine.
I heard Sunshine first from here. Sorry. Very close though.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't say anything.
Question 4. Where do you put the jiggies in Banjo-Kazooie?
I never
the puzzle thing.
Well, when you get the jiggies.
You put them.
She just like shook all
You put them in the puzzle jar.
What?
The jar thingy. It sucks so much.
No, you put them in.
When you do the dance.
You put them in a picture.
No, when you do the dance, when you get a jiggy.
You put them in the bird eats
Puts
it.
them in a backpack.
The bird eats it.
and then puts it in an egg.
Kazooie.
There you go. Kazooie eats the jiggies.
Oh my god.
excited.
Is this your first
I'm
point?
drawing a blank.
It's her first point. It's her first point, everybody.
Broke staff.
Question 5. Enjoy it. In Kingdom Hearts,
Okay.
what is the name of number 14?
Number 14. XI.
No, it's
14. wait.
Kai?
no, it's
Not
starts with
side.
an X. It starts with an X.
It's the girl
It's-
from
yeah,
358 Days Over 2.
Is she?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Sai.
X.
Zai, Z,
Zion.
she,
Zion.
Zion.
Yeah.
Zion!
Chat one.
Oh, chat one. Chat
Sora.
point. Chat
Sora.
point.
No, actually it would have been Chris Kitchen because
The chat gains points altogether.
Yeah.
Everybody at home who's watching this just
Alex, how
went,
many points do you have?
one.
Put a finger in front of your computer screen.
Andy, how many points do you have? You
Or your
one.
tablet.
And Brooke has one.
Two.
Brooke has 2.
Yeah, because he sniped it from me.
I have one.
And Steph has one.
I'm so
All right.
proud of it.
All right.
I can feel your breath on the back of my head.
Question 6. In Final Fantasy VII,
Ooh.
what character has the ultimate weapon named Death Penalty?
Oh,
Vincent.
No,
Correct, Andy.
is it?
Yeah.
Andy, you are up to 2 points.
Its strength is based on how many enemies he's killed.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Question 7.
I thought it was
Awesome.
In Assassin's Creed,
Oh, okay.
who voices Desmond?
Crap.
He's an Argentinian guy.
That narrows it down.
Also, Wilco, please watch my award.
Crap. I don't. I should know this.
He's a very, very well-known voice actor.
Nolan North.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, did you check it?
No.
Oh wow. Wow. You just,
I didn't want it to be that obvious. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Ganon from Wind Waker. Point.
It was
Question
Titus.
8. Who was the first NPC you were able to kill in the Legend of Zelda series?
A book. A
The
sculpture.
guy with the sword. right?
No.
Old
I
man.
want to hear the name. NPC, like a townsperson.
Oh.
Like not an enemy.
It's not the kook. It's not the cuckoos.
Townsperson.
They were able to
And
kill.
Legends,
It's a
Which
human.
in the
It's a
very
human.
first Legend of Zelda?
Can't you burn the old man?
That's not kill though.
He's not dead. You damn it.
It's a
Josh.
moblin, isn't it?
No.
No, it's
See,
what?
that's still an enemy.
What game were we talking about?
first one.
The first one. Okay.
No,
I don't know.
it's
It's
in the Legend of Zelda
first-
series.
Oh, in the
Zelda.
series.
Nah, I mean, I wish.
Sakon, Wind
Really?
Waker
Oh,
Master.
in Majora's Mask, you can blow
Correct.
him
Chat
up.
is up to 2.
Okay.
Wow. They're tied with me and Andy.
I didn't think you could. I didn't think that would be considered killing him. But yeah, I mean,
Well, you
he's,
blow him
yeah.
up and he's gone.
You can't. Yeah, you can't unless you go back in time. You can't do the rest of Cafe's quest because
Question 9.
he's gone.
In the role-playing game One Night Ultimate Werewolf,
Okay.
Oh God.
God.
what character is able to look at their card before waking up?
Oh, that's
Doppelganger.
Insomniac. Insomniac.
He totally had it.
Well, the
first.
Yeah,
seer,
Brooke got
the
that
seer
first.
could do it as well.
No, it's right
they
before
wake
the,
way up.
the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or the doppelganger. The doppelganger can do it as well.
Yeah, that's what I said, and I said that
Because if
first.
the doppelganger looks at the Insomniac card, then
Wilco gets it too, I
I
guess.
said it before.
But the doppelganger becomes the Insomniac.
Yeah, but then he's the insomniac.
If
at
you
the
can't
point that
find
he
a
can look
game
at his
for the
card.
guess the game,
The answer is Insomniac.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
I had a
last
good one.
question is guess the game.
Hang on. Did I click? Okay.
Assassin, no.
No.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a
the
point.
first one?
Yeah.
First
Prince of Persia, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the remake.
And Carrie
right?
gets 1.
Yeah.
yay!
Sands of time.
Congratulations, Carrie.
Good
So,
game.
our final
Good game.
score for this trivia section is Chat with 2 points, Alex with 2 points, Andy with 2 points, Steph with a point, Carrie with a point, and 3 points to Brooke.
Season 3! I'm the first winner!
And we're gonna actually keep,
Aladdin.
and now here's a special thing for season 3. I'm gonna keep this score and we're gonna tally onto it every week.
Oh,
Whoa.
tally system.
All right.
I picked a good start to win a point.
Say your line.
Transition!
It's never gonna end.
Even
Thank
though
you all for watching. I am King Bacon.
Blizzardo.
The side of rice.
Shoop 361.
631.
3-1.
I'm Super MC Gamer.
I'm the purple step.
Cappy DK.
Shoop 6-3.
And the song of the week is Let's Upset a Troid by Angel City Outlaw and Timaeus. See you guys next week.
Bye.